We now move on to the next report. Now, the O20 or Ocean 20 is led and first initiated by Indonesia through their 2022 presidency of G20 with the support of the World Economic Forum and subsequently with future rotating G20 presidencies. Indonesia hopes that India, as the next host of the G20, will still carry on the mission in strengthening commitments to build a sustainable blue economy and bringing renewed hope in recovery from the global health crisis and increase politically challenging governance systems.
Indeed. So to know more about Ocean 20, Aisyah Fabian discussed it with Muhammad Rahmat Mulyanda, Assistant Deputy for Aquaculture Development at Coordinating Minister of Maritime and Investment during the side event of O20 on November 17, 2022. Let's take a look again.
Well, hello G20. Yes, we are still feeling the vibe of G20 Leader Summit that just ended on the 16th of November after 2 days Leaders Summit that being held here in Nusa Dua, Bali. And one of the very unique initiative that initiated firstly by Indonesia under their presidency, and it's been a very, very interesting issue and topic to discuss. That is Ocean 20. Now, together with me, Aisyah Fabian, I'm with Mr. Muhammad Rahmat Mulyanda, the Assistant Deputy for Aquaculture Development at Coordinating Minister of Maritime and Investment, to talk more about Ocean 20. Hello, Pak.
Hello,
how are
Aisyah.
you?
Good, thank you.
Are you still feeling like
Still feeling
the
enthusiasm.
yes,
Yeah,
the excitement of
exciting.
G20, and I have to congratulate you as well, Pak, of the success of G20 Indonesia presidency. We are all very, very happy.
Yes, thank you for all participants already make this event success
Yes.
for Indonesian.
And I believe that Ocean 20, one of the side events initiated by G20 Indonesia presidency,
Yes.
After the summit, even after the summit, still held a side event that is called Indonesia as Center of Maritime Civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah, but before we go into deeper on that matter, we would like to know what is Ocean 20, Pak?
Okay, thank you. Ocean 20 is an international forum to engage the international engagement and also involvement between, especially for G20 members, to propose Ocean as a one work stream or as a permanent agenda for the next G20 meeting. The aim of Ocean 20 is to make the concrete, actionable recommendation and policy to develop and to manage our sustainable ocean use while protecting the ecosystem. So it is very crucial because most of the members of G20 have the territory in ocean area. So this is important to make one work stream in G20 meeting, which is currently has not been established in G20 agenda, permanent agenda. Maybe that's
okay.
the reason.
Okay, and maybe it's there's a correlation because Indonesia is one of the greatest archipelago country in the world, and it's such a very great initiative that initiated by the G20 under Indonesia presidency, and hopefully to be continued by the next presidencies. But before that, we would like to also ask about that what makes Coordinating Ministry of Maritime Affairs and Investment come up with this initiative at the first place, Pak?
Okay, thank you, Pak. Ocean have a crucial position. Almost of the Earth surface, 70% is ocean, and ocean provide natural resources and also many things to activities of the economic. So by the what we call the urgency of the developing of the sustainable ocean use, we try to make the several program, including how to develop the blue economy, how to make sustainable of the ocean exploration, exploitation, and then how to make the ocean will benefit for the people who use the activities in ocean and for the development of the country. I think this is very important because Indonesia, as Pak Sarah mentioned, is the biggest strategic country in the world. Yes, it's exactly. This have a correlation. Indonesia is the biggest strategic country in the world, and also Pak Jokowi as a leadership on the G20 meeting this time. So we initiate the Ocean 20 become the new work stream or permanent agenda for the next G20 meeting. And then I think hopefully it can be running well until the next presidency.
Yes.
Yeah.
And especially ocean is very, very important.
Very important.
Playing role within the human life as well. And it's it has the it's in line with Indonesia G20 presidency pillar with the sustainability, and also we are focusing one of the issue about climate change. That must be a correlation and in line with the ocean as well. But is it why such G20 member countries give the support for Ocean 20 as well as World Economic Forum, United Nations, OceanX, and also CEOs of major world companies for this agenda, for Ocean 20 to be put on the agenda for the next presidencies as well? So what's next, and what hope does Indonesia have with and for Ocean 20?
Ms. Isa, that the group of G20 is the make up until 45 of the world coastline and also 21% of the exclusive economic zone. Hopefully, we attract attention from UN and also World Economic Forum and many international partners to join in this Ocean 20. This is for the beginning. This is the start. So we still have the many work to do to make the Ocean 20 work well as we want. Some action should be carried out by the parties together, and then it needs the commitment for every part involved. We want to make the Ocean 20 as the global platform to produce and implement several activities. We hope that this platform can make a strategic effort to increase the sustainability of the ocean while protecting the ecosystem, and also to accelerate investment and also sustainable development and the welfare of the community. I think hopefully India as the new presidency for the G20 meeting in 2023 can make this platform as the permanent agenda. I think this is an achievement will benefit for the future, for the humankind and for the living of the earth.
Yes, because that's what it's all about. It's for the future generations, right, Pak? And like you mentioned before, it's a start. I have to say it is a very good start, especially under Indonesia presidency. It's something new, and hopefully the next presidency will still carry out the mission. And Indonesia itself has the goal for the to be like on 2045. So it has to be sustainable. It's a work in progress as well. So do you have any, this might be one last question, and you can explain briefly. You mentioned your hope on the next presidency, which is India, to still carry out and the message, this platform to be useful. But how practical.
Okay.
or maybe not only India, but the next presidencies, because it has to be sustainable. We're talking about the ocean. We're talking about how the ocean play a very, very important part for global and economically as well.
Okay.
Because back again, G20 is an economy forum.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Aisha. I think in June, several months ago, there are UN Ocean Conference in Lisbon, Portugal. They addressed at that time, many countries attend the meeting because the UN conference. Many issues has been raised there concerning the importance of the role of the ocean for every part in the world, every country. So I think this is only one milestone to make achievement regularly, make better in development and something, and also sustainable use and conservation something. And regarding the vision 2045 for Indonesia as a maritime civilization, this is very crucial, what we call Indonesian strategic planning, the long-term strategic planning. Currently, we know the Indonesian has announced want to be the maritime axis, but 2045 we want Indonesia vision is to be the maritime civilization. This is will consist about the human resource, and technology, and also economic and many things about the maritime and ocean activities. Hopefully, all of the Indonesian people of Indonesian agent of development will contribute to achieve the vision of Indonesian as a maritime civilization at 2045.
Yes, we have to work together, Pak.
Hopefully, the area also involved and make a publication to the Indonesian people regarding the importance of the maritime and ocean for Indonesia development in the future.
Of course, Pak. As you said, that there are a lot of homework to be done, but 2045 is still a long way to go. But hopefully,
we should be prepared.
Yes, and especially creating awareness, changing the mindset, the habit, especially within the youth. And it has to start from now, from the early year, the better.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
We advocate and educate the youth to participate in these activities. We also invite them in any kind of event which is held by the Menko Marves office. Hopefully, they will more open mind and understanding the urgency in the maritime will be part of the activities.
Yes. And it has to change from the simplest thing to, to protect the ocean, because the ocean is ours.
Yes, exactly. It's surrounded by the ocean.
Okay, Pak. So once again, thank you very much for this fruitful discussion. We from TVR World wish the best for Ocean 20 because it has a very great mission, and hopefully that Indonesia in 2045 or even earlier can be, as you said, set out the maritime civilization. Okay, so that was it. A very fruitful discussion between me, Aisyah Fabian, and also Pak Muhammad Rahmat Mulyanda, the Assistant Deputy for Aquaculture Development at Coordinating Minister of Maritime and Investment, about Ocean 20, a platform that was initiated by Indonesia under Indonesia G20 presidency, and it has been a success with all of the side events that we want to create the awareness how ocean takes a very important role in our life. So that's why we have to be sustainable to take care of the ocean. And hopefully Indonesia in 2045 or earlier can be and can set up a maritime civilization. I am Aisyah Fabian for TVRI World. Hello G20. Come back to you, Uli and Siska.